Let's go with these sizes, man. I think it's perfect.
All right.
What do you think?
Yeah.
What do we do? We finished all the little ends, and then we did this one tail feather and the ends as well. Also, there was a bit up here, this yellow bit here. It is kind of completed, but I might add some more patterns in the future. I'm not sure yet. I'm kind of happy with it. So, see how the magenta's got this black kind of patterns in it? Quite there. Looks kind of cool, and then the other colors don't. Maybe if I want to in the future, yeah, add some more patterns on the colored bits, but.
What do you think? Yeah.
Yep.
George, bro.
Let me check on it.
Crazy, bro. It's cool.
Ribs are going to be done eventually if I'm going to hit the goal.
What's the goal?
90 to 95% of my body.
I think we can add some stuff around it as well, behind, like afterwards. We can even put like a little branch or a little swoosh or.
I like that swoosh look a lot more because it can match with the Phoenix as well.
Maybe we can add like an even swoosh behind both of them, just so it kind of uniforms your chest.
At least
You got that,
like,
yeah, and you got that kind of thing.
And at least it's something as well. Like even if I'm not doing the whole background, at least it's something.
You
Make it
got
look like-
like symmetry. You got that. You got that, and then so you can have like. Maybe have the even swoosh, if that makes sense. Have the same swoosh, just so it has a nice
Like a nice
symmetry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And at least like it covers up everything. Like
Yeah, and it'll look tidy too. Yeah, I reckon. Yeah.
I reckon that's a good idea.
It should look really tidy. Yeah, I'm jumping. We can add more cherry blossoms around it and behind it.
Yeah.
But if you want more on top of the hawk, we have to do it now. But I think it's all right. And even I remember like putting on top of here, I put more petals and flowers.
Yeah.
What do you think, man? Are you happy with it?
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah. Okay. Let's go with that then. We're on the next chapter on George's body. We've recently finished his back, the Phoenix. Decided to come down onto his ribs. George's request was to have 2 hawks on his ribs. We did first discuss having sparrows incorporated with the hawks, but I wasn't feeling it, so I kind of changed the idea, and we decided to do 2 hawks here.
True.
His body's kind of simple. It's got big subject matter everywhere, and having everything small, the hawk would have been like much smaller, and the sparrows were being like really small as well, just to fit in this little space. So that's why we decided to do the 2 forks on the sides, and then we're going to incorporate the sparrows on his sides when we do the leg slip. But anyways, to explain what's happening is another own piece, and we've just extended the cherry blossoms down onto it. So it kind of has the same look as the back.
Excited for it?
Yeah, try med through, huh? Oh, yeah, that's too good, man.
Still keen for the other side?
Yeah.
You sure?
Yeah.
You sure?
Yeah. But
We can hit it up next sesh, man. Are you sure you want to do it today?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah? Alright. This side's done, bro. Here, John, looks alright. Having some little bit behind it, maybe it's coming a little bit out here, maybe a little bit out there. Just a little bit. We're kind of discussing it still. Well, we might add slight background behind it. Yeah, so like bits of wind, something like in between the heike and the main foreground. So even if he gets a bit older, if he does decide to come down, he's still got that option. But so that's why if you can see these lines, I've left it nice. Just so in the future, when he turns into an old fart, he might want to come down. So, but anyways, for the time being, I wanted to have some sort of a grey wash behind it. These are going to be like kind of brownish,
yep.
black and brown.
Okay.
So I wanted that a little bit of like contrast with the colors and the so I might add some like windy clouds, some like a swoosh, and having like the swoosh is kind of symmetrical. This has a nice symmetrical look, and having, I don't know, some sort of a nice, maybe even look, it might look good.
Yeah, I think that'll be awesome.
And it'll complement, I think, the skin parts around his belly.
That's a cool idea.
Okay, try and be nice and gentle and very quick. Yeah, birds are cool, hey? They make calls. They're really tricky to draw well. I remember spending nights on these guys.
Oh, it's similar things that I'll go see.
We bounced a couple of consultations along the way. The first drawings were a little bit more simple. The hawk was standing and the sparrows were flying underneath it. And then I did draw one flying as well. And we had a good look at him. And then he was like, I kind of like the ones flying here. So we kind of changed our minds. And when I was designing it, I wanted to like produce like movement, action, some sort of to capture like that moment like of the hawk. So when I was trying to figure out this side of the drawing, my objective was to draw something with action, wings apart, flying, and I didn't want to like mirror it, so that's why the design's a little bit different. But yeah, and adding the cherry blossoms I think really help. It kind of shows you that like flying wind, the petals floating around with the hawk pleated. He'll have like a bit of a look like this. He'll have some bits underneath, some bits like half, some full ones. So I've kind of matched what he already has on his body, and it's cool. Yeah, when you have a good look at hawks, they got like a bit of a fluffy, more of a creamish, like a whitish beigeish kind of front, and they got like brown and black kind of feathers. So around the face, I've kind of got some soft. Yeah, I want to try to make it a little bit soft and a bit lighter, and then there's harder lines as well. Yeah, just to give it a bit more like something fun to look at. Yeah, so some bits are gonna be like real solid black. Hawks have got these like really cool patterns on them, like each feather. So I'm gonna add more like little details on this.
Yeah, sure. You're using two liners, right?
I'm using 2 liners, yeah.
You kind of like create that thicker and a light good wall.
Majority is all 7. I'm using the 3 liner just for the thin bits, so just for the scales and that kind of stuff. And it gives something a little bit more like, it's fun to look at, I guess. Like, you got like, for example, these real thick black lines, and then you have the real thin lines for like the claws and stuff, and adding contrast with the line work is, I think it helps shape the piece when it's finished. Yeah, I'm gonna light it all now.
I felt that, yeah.
I'm gonna do the stencil bit here, and after I finish this hawk, if George is strong enough, I want to come back down and get these little flowers.
Oh yeah.
I think you'll be right.